Mark, Shaquille O'Neal is putting a Shaq-ified twist on the classic Slurpee. That is our first hot topic, brought to you by Funny Girl at Walton Arts Center. Yes, I felt like this was so important I had to mention it first. The basketball legend has a partnership with 7-Eleven to develop a Shaq-alicious XL Sour Pineapple Slurpee, which is inspired by a fan favorite flavor of his Shaquille-alicious XL gummies. So the new drink, created in collaboration with the self-described biggest kid in the candy store, is available at select 7-Eleven Speedway and Stripes stores through April 29th. So just a limited time available until the day after my birthday. So if I don't get one for my birthday, I'm gonna be livid.
I will make sure that you get one. If I have to do it myself, I will make it happen.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What do you think about Shaq coming up with a Slurpee?
I think everyone should have a Slurpee.
You're right.
Everyone
What
should
would
have
your
a Slurpee.
flavor be?
It would be Funny Girl Jazz.
Ooh!
Little shout out to the Walton Arts Center.
I love that. Sign me up. I love it.
And now talk about a royal flush. This is my favorite story. 3 men have been convicted in the 2019 theft of a solid gold toilet worth $6.2 million. The 18-karat masterpiece titled America was on display at Winston Churchill's ancestral home. It was fully functional, but just 2 days after its debut, thieves smashed in with sledgehammers, ripped the toilet from the plumbing, melted it down, and sold off the gold.
No.
None of which has been recovered. I have so many questions about this. My first being, how did they sneak a toilet out of Winston Churchill's ancestral home?
And I wonder, did they melt? Surely they snuck it out and then melted it.
I think maybe they were multitasking and they wanted to get everything done immediately because it'd be easier to carry off if it was
right, or unless they put it around their neck and said, "This is my jewelry."
right.
I love that it was fully functional. Everyone needs a golden toilet.
And the tourists are like, "Do you have a toilet?" And they're like, "Well, we did, 5 minutes ago."
Oh, that is hilarious. Well, this is really cute. So students and staff at Lowry Elementary School held a special graduation ceremony for a positively awesome student. Hank just passed his service dog training test. He is the grand puppy of the school's first service dog, and students say they love Hank because he's funny, energetic. Hank received his doctorate degree for passing his training test. I mean, look at him with his little graduation cap. I love him so much. I bet those kids just go goo-goo over him. He's so cute.
One simple idea is making a big splash, one click at a time. In one Dutch city, migrating fish are getting high-tech help thanks to a fish doorbell.
Oh, finally.
An underwater camera streams live video online where viewers spot fish and click a button to alert officials when enough fish gather. A worker opens the lock to let them through. Without it, they'd be stuck and vulnerable. But now, thanks to global fish washers, they're swimming free.
Oh, boy.
And here is a live look at the underwater camera and doorbell.
Oh, you know what? I was wondering when they were going to finally make a fish doorbell.
Well, I think the time has come, right?
I'm
a little concerned, like, if they're ringing my doorbell, I'm afraid they might be trying to sell me a set of encyclopedias or something, like they're going door to door fish salespeople.
It reminds me of, you remember Bed Knobs and Broomsticks?
I
where
love
they have
that movie.
That scene under the sea?
Yes,
That's what it reminds me of.
Yep,
so
yep.
That's going to be...
Or maybe Angela Lansbury is with them.
Is she down there?
Under the briny sea. I remember that song.
I love it. Well, Jennifer Coolidge is not being shy about how acting alongside Bill Murray for the first time was scary.
Oh.
So Coolidge is back in a murder-related story with Riff Raff, making the first time she's worked with veteran actors Ed Harris and Bill Murray. Now, out of the entire cast, Coolidge was most surprised by Murray's turn as the violent lefty. She said, quote, "I've never seen Bill go that dark. Obviously, he has so much to offer that he can pull off playing this extremely dark, messed up person. Weirdly, it was scary, but I couldn't stop laughing. I was even ruining some of the takes." I want to see this movie so bad. You know I am such a Coolidge fan. I mean...
Well, and she's a veteran actor herself. So
she is. She's fabulous.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
I would be more
excited. I first introduced to her, not personally, but I first became aware of her in Legally Blonde.
Oh, so, of course.
Yeah.
Paulette.
Yeah. That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
You look like the 4th of July. Thank you.
That's terrific.
Thank you.
And
And scene.
according to reports, Apple may be planning a design change for the smartphone that doesn't seem like it will be popular with its customers. In January, news broke that Apple would be introducing the iPhone 17 Air, a slim device that could be a precursor to a new era in which iPhones no longer have charging ports. The iPhone 17 Air represents the beginning of a sea change for Apple, ushering in a new industrial design that accompanies this year's revamped iOS. That's a lot of words.
It is.
For customers, that would mean losing their USB-C connector and going all in on wireless charging and syncing data with the cloud in a way similar to how the Apple Watch charges with no cord. I have no idea what any of that means. This is a lot of technical stuff.
It means that I don't like it. It means you're not going to have the thing that plugs in.
So it's magic? What happens? Angela
I guess
Lansbury comes in and
and charges your phone for you. So like the watches, you can just set it on this magnet
that's what I
thing.
do, but yeah.
So I'm assuming that's what it's going to be about. But look, I can just see all of the technical problems that my mom will be having, and I can hear
her
now,
say,
"How do I charge my phone?" And I'll say, "Look, Deborah, you work in IT. She should know."
What's the catchphrase? What do you think, Deborah?
What do you think, Deborah?
It's going to be a t-shirt, yes.
Yes. Well, streaming platform Max announced season 2 of HBO drama series The Last of Us is going to have the option to stream with American Sign Language interpretation, beginning with its April 13th premiere. This is so awesome.
Yeah.
So the streamer said that it's also going to release an ASL option for the Emmy-winning season 1 starting March 31st, so just in a couple weeks. Now, in a press release, Max said, quote, "This marks the first time that HBO's original programming will be available to stream in ASL on Max. This expansion in availability of ASL programming continues to build on Max's commitment to create a premium and accessible streaming service for all subscribers." So I think
love
that is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool that all folks can experience, in the same way. So I
Absolutely.
love that.
Yeah, and I think this is a terrific show to do it with, too.
Yes. Oh
yeah.
my gosh. I can only imagine with the zombies and
I
what's
know.
that. I wonder makes me want to watch it.
I know, right? I wonder how you sign language zombies.
That's
what I'm
so
gonna learn. 'Cause I'm going to learn so much
cool.
by watching it. you know, so, yeah.
Oh, that would be great.
A new documentary about John Lennon and Yoko Ono is especially meaningful to Sean Ono Lennon. The Plastic Ono Band artist opened up about the impact of watching the forthcoming film One to One, John and Yoko, which details his parents' artistic life together in the 1970s. Sean was completely floored by the documentary, which is centered on his father. He said, "I think maybe not everyone realizes how special it is for me to hear my dad talking or to see him. To come across things that I've never seen or heard is really deep for me because it's almost like getting more time with my dad." Isn't that special?
Oh, I love that so much.
Because he was a baby when he was.
He was 5 years
Yeah,
old, so
yeah.
that is incredible. Definitely have to watch that. I think that's coming out in April, so
Oh, terrific,
keep your
yeah.
eyes peeled for that.